Hello, everyone. I'm Metis Balaska, and welcome to the stream. Oh, what? Also, thank you to Kagawita Hisa for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. So, I don't have. Again, I'm starting early today, load shedding at 6. Let's get. How is everyone as we get to the game? I probably won't be able to do a full 2 days today. Okay, we got what we need. Time to read. That is kind of loud. I'm going to turn down my main volume. Yeah, that's good. Looks like we only have the augmented eye today. Wait. This is completely new. We'll get to that. Alarms rise at the Apollo as the Apollo suffers terrorist attack. Updating. By Kimberly LaValle. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist attack threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knight's counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with the dual threat here. CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Jesus. Your augmented eye is being attacked by AE staff. Hi everyone, we take our security here seriously here at the augmented eye, and we have oh wait. Hope Say is alright. Yeah, Say went to the bank. We take our security seriously here at the augmented eye, and we are obligated to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not to entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Thank God I don't have to pay these fuckers for a sub. Pollution reaches to reach historic levels next year, again by Kimberly LaValle. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying and at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. Okay. And no one, Apollo Bank is being attacked, and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources here? I'll post from the side. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb, threatening... I'm posting from the side. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb, threatening to blow the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow, so they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. Oh wait. May the gods guide say to safety. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was cute, but man is she full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week to ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, haha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Like, holy shit. Crash is one hell of a drug. I think that is an unrealistic amount unless she's been taking small naps in between. Because I think there was a story of this one guy who played. But then again, he also wasn't eating or sleeping. He also wasn't eating on top of that. And was just constantly under stimulation. So, probably that was also contributed to it. Because I was going to say he died in 2 days. A White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. When I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And then just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, and they lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Every day, Jesus. Oh. I've been lucky never to have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Oh, and I forgot this one. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Anything new here? No, just checking. Okay, go to work. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming in or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford not to come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if the bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Kill isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss. It's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh, right, the Shelley downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place, and neither my pants or my fancy shirt or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Meantime, when? Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming John's back in action and with her batteries reloaded. The moon, it burns! Personally, I'm surprised she's able to walk straight after so much time sleeping. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday, a gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give the boss some rum. Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Yeah, this is the thing, and yeah, each of these costs 500. So they are the most expensive drinks. Here. All right. I'm going to enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay, then. Time to serve myths and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the relentlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird type names coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. Okay. 4 Adelheid, 1 Flanner Guide, optional Karmatrine. We're going to put in quite a bit. Age, mix. Here you go. Nice, yeah, this is a thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured it, not as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system as Lilum do. Can I ask you something, Miss? Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met who didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figure a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to the point where there wasn't much I can do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Here, a beer. Ah, yes, no matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains is used in such an experiment. Actually, they can make a functional Lilim. Hey, Jonah boy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know Robin. I was at the Kirby stream yesterday. And in fact, I did a couple of streams with her. Yeah, I know you were. You were the one who was racing her in Kirby. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Jonah, thank you for the follow. It helps me a great deal. Oh. You think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar? I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how do you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain is a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed in to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. My favorite character. Just Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from Plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! Here are my feelings with that, darling. Sorry. You don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you aren't running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I don't date people who are at least. I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It makes me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay you. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Let's make cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. Cobalt velvet. Okay. 2 Adelheid, 3 Flannerguide, 5 Carmetrine, on the rocks, mix. I miscalculated somewhere. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks, mix. There we are. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me than these past you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you to talk, I'm guessing you've been in a client chair for a while now. Right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. Again, almost straight. And the reason the developers have said the reason why she's straight is they wanted to make her a tragic character. Because there's so much tension between her and Jill. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian? Archimedes? Don't know, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. I still kind of hope that she is not technically straight. She just hasn't discovered she's bisexual. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late. I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor show was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of the 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, there's my 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have the names that start with the first 5 letters of the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with A? Don't think too much about it. Never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the oldest one. Then there's Diana, just before me. Then comes Eva at the bottom, and on the bottom line is Bella. Sorry, the younger one is Bernardo. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like Alma. One of her siblings is trans. Is a trans man. Just one of the many things that I love about her and this game in general. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Vita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came in because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Avita and Bernie do. No, not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, and she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. I kind of feel you, Alma. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time to herself, time to live her life. She didn't think about that when she was married to the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. It seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. Almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. Yeah, that's honestly kind of a shitty thing to do. Like, I get it. He was probably thinking it was romantic, but it kind of puts the person proposed to on the spot. And they make it, and they look like a jerk for if they say no. It's almost like trying to force them into accepting. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. We wanted to get in. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get into my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for wedding night for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get into your bed, to get in. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you into their bed. Oh, whoops. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just rum my client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Interesting name. I'm probably butchering that. I'm not familiar with alcohol at all. What does it mean? Cacique is the name of the chief of some nature tribes. Oh God! So I'm butchering the name I'm butchering the name of some tribe chiefdom, and while I'm at it, great. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? All right. I wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyways, let's give her a fringe weaver. Fringe weaver. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that's definitely 9. So, age, mixed. One Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. Here we go. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Kind of the opposite for me, actually. Like, goddamn, I really kind of relate to some of these characters. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh? Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. I also actually played the violin a bit. Like, I was just fascinated at the time. Then I moved on to the piano, then I moved on to guitar, then I just kind of fell out of it. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said that's it one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Oh god, I'm gonna butcher it, this. Mon aeroglycia est plain de Angeles. I probably butchered the hell out of that. Oh, what does that mean? Rubbish. I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make Bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. It's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. They need security. I'm their woman. I'm told quite a few stories about cracking into You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course in system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. And the whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I helped make harder. A puzzle I helped make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic type anything, nothing like that. Still seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Oh, you have anything else? I have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Okay. Classy. I know Brandtini is our favorite. Bad touch, that's classy. Brandtini is $250. Cobalt Velvet is $280, so that's more expensive. Fringe Weaver is $260. Mercury Blast $250. Let's see what the guide suggests. It's suggesting the Flaming Moai, but I'm not going to go for that. The Flaming Moai is a secret drink, which I'm not going for it because it's needed for secret characters, and we're going for the purest experience. Maybe later I'll go and I'll stream. Maybe another time I'll stream this game again and go for the secret characters, but not this time. Not the first playthrough. Classy. So we'll go for Cobalt Velvet. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. Mix. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed, thanks. It's the exact same drink. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people will have the right not to give me money. If they don't pay me for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Which, by the way, is the whole goal of this game. We got bills to pay. Oh, I see. You have to make an effort to pay. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hand and the new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator is broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat it's a shut-in and that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. But is it? Is it merely a joke? I don't, but I thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. Do you want to come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. You see what I mean? Every time you wait is making jokes as time I'm taking from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call if anyone comes in. Sure. I forget if there's a scene that goes with this. There are some scenes that occur during breaks. I should actually save here. Okay, no scene. Cold. We're sticking with that. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? And yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? Poor guy. He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. Jesus. He'd rather live in the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. With a serious, it's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks, but refuses to take his medication. That's not good. For the record, I've seen an epileptic seizure before. It is not pretty. And if I'm correct, it can actually be fatal. I just don't get what's up with him. I need some service here. I'm here. Don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging in the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? Yeah. So the newcomers to the series is Dorothy is a sex worker. What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. It wouldn't be the same if you. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence? Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? All right. Dorothy wants something sweet and alcohol-free. Okay, so flavor, sweet. Sugar Rush is a possibility with Sugar Rush is a possibility with the optional Karma Train. Sparkle Star is also a possibility. It costs the same. Blue Fairy is a bit more on the expensive side, so that's a possibility, because also optional Karma Train. Moonblast is a no-go. That has Karma Train in it. Brantini, one Karma Train, so no-go. Piano Woman, no-go. I'm thinking the guide is suggesting Blue Fairy. Yeah, it's suggesting Blue Fairy. Trying to get the game back up. So, 4 Adelheid, 1 Planner Guide, age, mix. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea of good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola, Jesus. Yeah, so vending machines are sentient in this world. They have AI. Lawrence? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Yeah, do not expect subtle with Dorothy. And Dorothy is based off Aegis from the Persona series. So she's not. So you're not going to get subtlety at all. It's either blunt or nothing. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Hey, Wild Child. Been a while since you were in the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged in to some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. I'm good. So how have things been with you? I noticed you've been streaming a lot lately. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Oh boy. Last time I said that, I had to jam the plastic halogen light bulb for grown man's ass. Jesus. It was a success. Jesus. Yeah, so again, Dorothy, it's blunt or not thing. She is not shy about this stuff. Okay then, let me explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. All right. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I may have to go in blind, but there are exceptions. But they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more valuable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploit, it's all as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then when I'm finally in, I go to retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use this info someone already gave me. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Oh dear. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. I'll hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Eh? Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor and de-escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Yeah. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like painting a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex and they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. You make millions. Horny limb are an unexploited market. I see. Looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened and he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take you on your I'll take your offer then. Bye bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Oh dear. Such a small yet comfortable place. I cannot do a Jim Sterling voice, I'm sorry. Yeah, this character is based on James Stephanie Sterling of Jimquisition fame. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinkings in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone, and from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie, can just sit and kill their insides. Truly a persona non grata. That's Latin for a mysterious place. Is by the way, I am so smart and philosophical. Is it? Persona non grata. What language? Okay, it is indeed Latin. What does it mean? Personally acceptable or welcome. Oh, but that persona grata, not persona non grata. Latin, a person who is not welcome. He has become persona non grata in our club since his angry outburst. So he's got the language right, not so much the meaning. Alright, we've got ourselves a persona non grata here. Now Joe is using it correctly. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. And 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Jesus. 17. What the hell does that mean? Okay, so we have got to find a drink with 17 ingredients, but that can only be done with optional Carmetrine. Sparkle Star is good. Though that's a lot of alcohol. No, that we'll be putting in. That's fine. That's specific. Crevice Spike. Again, that would be a lot of alcohol. Grizzly Temple, no. Gut Punch, no. I mean, we can, but again, we want the most expensive drink with optional Karmatrine. No. Not Piano Man, definitely wouldn't be a Piano Woman. Not a Pile Driver. Definitely not a Zen Star, because that's like 4 of each ingredient. And so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That's 20. That's way too much. Sugar Rush is a possibility. Sunshine Cloud. Not Suplex. No. Frothy Water. Oh, PG-rated shows favorite beer since 2040. It's fake beer. Bloomlight, no. Blue Fairy as a possibility. Again, it would be a lot of alcohol, though. Bloomlight, no. Blue Fairy. Brantini, no. Bleeding Jane. Definitely not. Okay, let's see what the guide suggests. Big Fluffy Dream. Oh yeah, I forgot you can make drinks big. Fluffy Dream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 12, 17. My bad. I forgot I need to age it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr. I am Virgilio Armando. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order. Because that's a lot more polite. No, it's just a different way of doing things. And technically you did the James Bond thing. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls, the golden hall full of never-ending banquets, and the lively Valkyries looking over them. We haven't have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I am being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. No, I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's being quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things are being going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, and that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own, which is actually false. Morning, Ayuma. How are you? How are you? Just woke up. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Yes, that is correct. That is definitely not the case. Oh yeah, then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know the exact details. I just know it isn't right. Yeah, just woke up to a needy kitten. Aw. She wanted her mommy. Gotta put on my fan a bit. It's getting a little warm. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born of another lion is killed or something. I am pretty sure that's false. Takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. A pride is what you call a group of lions, dude. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back to the topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. Jesus. The group where halogens are in on the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. No, it isn't. You're making a technicality. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. What's a plum floating in perfume? And, son of a bitch. That's actually true. A new pride leader kills all other leaders' cubs. Do they? Let me check that. It's not any behavior I've heard of. Do lions eating pride kill other cubs? Oh, apparently it's a thing if a male from another pride invades and takes over. Resident males may be mortally wounded in the fighting. If the invaders are victorious, they kill all the young cubs to bring the pride's females into heat again. Females sometimes die fighting to defend their cubs. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of true, but there were details left out in the explanation. I did not know that. Always good to learn something new. Oh yeah, by the way, the drink he asked for? We actually have it. Here. You didn't, wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even exist before what tells you I even existed before I even entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and that we're not, in fact, in a heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by some unemployed 20-something in his room? Is this the writer calling themselves out? Just saying, that would be kind of funny if that's true. Devs, if you're watching the stream or if you watch this on YouTube, please let me know. Well, I would love to know if that's true. Fourth wall breaking. Yeah, definitely sounds like it. Which would be pretty hilarious. That would make that joke even. That would make that even funnier. I could punch you and make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German. No it doesn't. I'm pretty sure that's not even German. Habanera. I am probably going to call it. I am probably going to be fact-checking this guy a lot, and it is definitely not It is definitely not anything related to Twilight of the Gods. It is actually a form of music, apparently opera. A Cuban dance in slow duple time. The music for Habanera. Named after Havana. I thought it was going to the universe. He was going to the universe as a hologram computer program theory. Yeah, it definitely seems like he would be the type to go that way, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, he is completely wrong. It is neither German nor does it mean anything related to some form of end of the world scenario. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Joel, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Only 5 gigabytes? Yeah, that would be. That is rather small by this point, isn't it? But it's depending, like if we're talking mostly text, that is a lot of data. So I may have gotten that wrong. Yeah, it's definitely 5 gigabytes. Several counter-terrorist forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed unit after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration on the from Zavatsu Corp CEO on the subject. But until then, things are ugly in the in and outside the bank, it seems. I recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They weren't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system, and even if they do manage to get past the security system, they're the person here with us is Dana fucking Zane. We are completely fine. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, anyone who tries to mess with Dana is fucked. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I guess I'll get you a spare, the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zonkanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Especially not with her wielding it. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Okay. 17,910 total earnings. Drinks total 2,930, 0 mistakes, 30% commission. Today's payment 879. Tips 450. Flawless service bonus 500. Sleep tight, I'll protect you 300. Okay, so that's less than last time. But yeah, Dana always slips in a little extra cash to your paycheck. 2,129 today's total transfer. Total fund is 6,878. Okay, I am going, before we resume, I am going to go for a quick bio break. Give me a sec. All right, I am back. With this, we might actually be able to do another full day. Because we don't have to worry about reading the news. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekend. And we don't. It's a weekend. That's morning for me on the weekend and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them, at least. Hey, Kronk, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president and his plea is Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring City 4 says we're deployed quickly. Last day to pack. Oh yeah, you said something about something about going somewhere, right? Like when you got me Dead by Daylight. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot. Jesus. Kind of still asleep, so you didn't hear. You said something. I was saying that you said something about during the Sense stream that you were going to be that you were going somewhere around this time. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any white knights they spot. So not only are the white knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Saya's okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Yep, going to Japan. Oh, cool. I've never been, though I do kind of want to go. But it's a bit difficult for me though because of my health issues. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday day off. Yeah, so we're getting day off time today. Oh, I think that might be happening too. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh, that's never fun. Yeah, I'm immunocompromised, so no, like going anywhere can be a huge risk. Well, I have been getting better. I have been getting better according to recent tests. Oh, all right. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah. I'd appreciate that. Okay, then. Let me lock things up, and we'll go. We'll grab something. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Yeah. Clear Metal Gear Solid the influence here. This is how interactions outside the bar look. And here we are. Sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer. I was going to say to one of us going through some Spanish announcer's table. I love Dana. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the katatsu when the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, no, then I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like the one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use. It just ripped. Jesus, what did you do? I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. All right. Maybe go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Meet for everybody. He kind of looks like the Grumpy Cat meme, doesn't he? Like, it's definitely not the same breed of cat, but definitely looks like the Grumpy Cat meme. Say, Jill, there's this blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just poor. No, he's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be hats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly enough, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. Ah, I see. What? Go, Bosco. No. No. No, he kept intruders away better than any dog. Wait, Metis, I don't know if I asked already, but how old are you? I'm eternally 17. I'm just kidding. I'm not shy about my age. Let's see. Yeah, I turned 39 on Tuesday. Autocorrect on phone is dumb. To be fair, Metis isn't a common name. Like, it isn't even common in Greek. Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. And remember, in read-only memory, is that one woman had a bear as her interpreter, as a servant. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. Aww. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed pic on printed paper. It's so vintage. Why is everyone older than me? But then we get to mommy you. Don't you want to be mothered by a goddess? A goddess with a robot body, by the way, and can make any kind of body she wants. No, I think it's so vintage. Who are these? That's the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent or... Actually, that one is from 3-4 years ago? You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. No clue new Crocklore said you're 17. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? And you even hesitated a bit when you calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. Yeah, she never got closure. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressing against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Pandora's 21, Erica is 19, and Bango is 18. So by your logic, I'm the youngest? Putting your head to their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I feel nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out nuts, there's a spear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the streets. Indeed. But you know, technically, I'm still the oldest anyway, being the goddess of knowledge. I mean Zeus was my friggin' ex. And I gave birth to Athena. Whenever I go out, there's a sphere in the back of my head that I'll meet her again in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Joel. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an amber. It's nothing. Nothing. Now please give it that to me. Load. All right. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. No, you're 17. Accept your fate. Okay, so guys, do we want to get Jill drunk here? Because here's the thing. This scene here goes one of two ways, depending on whether Jill gets drunk or not. Actually, you know what? I'll pull it. Pull. Get Jill drunk. Unrecognized as command. You're not old enough to drink. Jill, she's 27. I myself don't drink anyway. How do you create a poll? Or am I not able to? No, because I'm not affiliate yet? Damn, I don't think I can pull. But while I'm here... Shout out. Here we are, giving a human a shout out. Damn, you have lots of beer. So I take it your vote is not to get drunk. Anyone else want to weigh in? Yes. To the baby. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discount and send a point and card that I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between drinks at the bar? Between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also closer than the ones they sell in stores. And also stronger than the one they sell in stores. And besides, it's the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with what was the name of his base liquids? You use the base liquid you use at the bar again? Nutrogenic dimethyl lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experiment to fluid. It was an experimental fluid created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. Part of me kind of wants to get Jill all drunk to see how Kronk reacts. The effect of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And this is is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. No drinking. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Yeah, that's kind of an ill-fated request, as Kronk. This is a game about being a bartender, after all. Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone, and that's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno, what would be my boss and all? No, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me that you kept that poster of me in the room, and even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less of a joke, you know. Don't care, no drinking on the job. I don't drink on the job. I'm not on the clock right now. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's only my face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Jesus, Joel. Cry. Okay, I'll try to remain sober. Maybe. We'll see where fate takes us. Although no one comes here anyways, so it's kind of pointless. What, no steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I could dish out the pain. Hello, Dana. No, nothing of the sort. I'm kind of a different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Maybe. Hanky. I really need to commission some emote. It's seeing all those. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but so far I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. Telling Bango like you play game. And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue as to who he is, something else comes up and contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. A bit. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. He can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can surely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby! Unless he is allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby! Okay, to be fair, he's probably like me and has sensitive taste buds. Like, I'm not joking. My taste buds are so sensitive that I can taste any sort of spice in food. That makes my tongue very sensitive to spicy stuff. So unless it's certain foods, I will not eat anything spicy. Also, he may also be neurodivergent, which would probably explain why he doesn't like different foods touching each other. I'm admittedly like that. I do not like it when peas touch mashed potatoes on my plate. Like, doesn't mean I won't eat it, but I just do not really like it. I like to eat everything separately. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Best waifu. How did you meet such a guy? Oh yeah, that's probably also the reason why I can't actually drink alcohol. Well, like I've actually had sips of alcohol every now and then. I did not like it. And also every time one time I had a bit of alcohol, like at a school dance, and so people thought I was drunk when I started having fun. Good. He showed up in the door. Wait. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. Yeah, you can see she doesn't believe the story. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave him the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, well, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his absence from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I wouldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, the regulars you burned, of course. Like that blonde titty actor. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she is young enough to be called a girl. Hug. Says the girl who is eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she had such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping that she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent on into finding one. I can't help but want her to succeed. Again, I personally think she has feelings for Jill that she doesn't know of. But that's just me. I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird. You think? Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't entertained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC 72. I forgot what that's a reference to. It's a reference to everything, to anything. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their body as if they're fulfilling their main purpose. So I'm guessing she gets it's a built-in push whenever she's in a meaning or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, Bot. Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Slurs exist in this world too. Bot is akin to calling them that word, and dolls is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See, like that. And my voice broke. It's not a big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister is a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magical knight. Yep, it's a magical girl show. He fights demons born of greed and vanity. How the show represented Jewel hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult and became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty and standards of body image, challenging as fuck. Yeah, that is quite challenging, especially for a kid show. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Wow. That was kind of like me with Pokemon, and in a way, like I got to the point where I could name every single one of every single Pokemon there was. Then Gen 2 happened, and that went down the toilet. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was 90s while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jewel, as I always hold my grudge against. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jackasses singing the theme to the show mocking me. Oh God, I was like, it was like that for me too. Like in high school, in high school at one point, he said I liked cats because I got really into Egyptian mythology and by proxy cats. For me, I see the silhouette, I know who it is, unless it's some moon or older. Yeah, I'm kind of like that before. Anyway, yeah, I'm like that with cat. It's like I mentioned one and that I liked cats because I was into because I really got into to Egyptian mythology at the time because of the Mummies Alive show, and then everyone started making cat noises to get on my nerves, and since then cat noises since then anyone making the sound of a cat kind of triggers me. I may be getting better with that, I don't know. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julian or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. That's a big pause. Is Kronk about to pull the lever? I want to do it. Pablo would be proud of me. I never talked about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects me even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was, and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about the years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So, Joe, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well, even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment, and he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, and my mom was always traveling, and so I spent most of my childhood with him. Kind of the opposite with my grandpa. Like, I don't think my grandpa liked me at all. I mean, he was strict, so maybe I'm just mistaking it with that, but I don't know. He always seemed extra harsh with me. But I ain't gonna trigger you without goals. Gotta protect the baby. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me though, seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that once I heard that and since I was a kid. I heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle, so any insult you roll, I'll apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you call for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. If you thought this entity was dangerous, yeah. For the record, Nirvana is the name to the upcoming sequel. And rest assured, once that game comes out, I will be playing it. You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And that means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana and Nerve and B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she went to the place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Yeah, if you remember, Neo San Francisco was where Rito Lee Memories was set. And I believe you can meet her old partner. Shit, I forget her name. The police officer who was always with us, who was our sister's ex. And that's why I was wondering if we were the sister of Dana herself. Because I believe there was a mention that the two used to date. Good old Lexi. Yes, that's her name, Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter. Oh, I didn't open it. Chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out with the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always four, but that cat's a hermit and refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, cat's fine too, you know. They said the meme. Like, wow, how old was that meme when this game came out? Excuse me? Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working at? Excuse me? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. Okay, so Joel may not appear in the next game, according to this. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Okay, we got through the whole thing without getting drunk. Chapter 2, Amarga. Coming right up. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have it at least 8,000, the 8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, let's go to the shop. Read, and since we got a bit of time, let's read the news and then we'll call it a stream. Actually, I'm going to quickly take another bio break. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Okay, where is that Daruma doll? Maneki Neko, that's not a Daruma. Ah, Crack Daruma. Alright, let's read the news and then we'll go raid. Still nothing on Miki's blog. Danger U's admin has been arrested again by Lana Smithy. Of course, it's Lana. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with the new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give, other than he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime units Lizette Blanc, the Augmented Eye, told the Augmented Eye during a call, We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Poor guy. Yeah, so he's been arrested so many times now. NanoCamo is now making smart underwear. If underwear you can change with a voice command and was something you really wanted in your life, NanoCamo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with the spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you will barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, the PR representative told the Amentic Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. You just thought about looking up prices. Did not. GSF January 4th card announced. 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. Again, Lana Smithy, because of course. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Aaron. And the Great DK, I think, is a reference to Donkey Kong. Full card below. If there's any promiscuous activities in this game, I'm skipping Peng and going straight to Gaia. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke, GSF Championship. Red Comet Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa, Women's Championship. That was the name Dana had when she was doing wrestling. Akito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell, is that a Metal Gear Solid reference? Versus Aaron's GSF Junior Championship. Jack Vom and Blaze versus Julian Karakota Tag Team Championship. Osuna versus Siegfried. Wrestling? My boss made me curious. Alright, by the way, if you get Jill drunk during that whole interaction, it gets funny as hell. And it gets referenced the next day. Apollo Bank getting Attack 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented I talked about it very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we'll get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knight say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already dead. How? Is someone there shooting? Is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was security from the building, but it's not got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Oh, whoops. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Explosion registered. The media's still quiet about it. Can't confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not a group, but just one person who set all this up. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh? Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Some deep shit happened right there. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from the servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage, it's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. File is available from approximately 60,000 sources, terabytes that confirmed all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. Terabytes of information. So isn't that kind of puny by this point in time? Maybe not that puny. It seems the ultimate goal from the hacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead the hostages towards the servers inside the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed and on, thanks. Will you read the file? Nah. Okay then. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you really enjoy my stuff, please leave a follow. It really helps me out. We are trying to reach the 100 the average viewer requirement for me to reach affiliate right now. So if you can even lurk in my streams, that would be a great help. I also upload everything on YouTube, so be sure to check me out there. I have my own Discord, the Divine Temple, the Divine Temple of Knowledge. So please, so please check me out there. You'll get a pretty thorough update on streams that the bot friggin' works. I also have a Twitter, so you can also check me out there, and I'm also on Facebook, though I don't use that too often anymore. Leaving strongly worded letter to Pango for letting you play this. Anyway, let us see who we can raid. Raid channel. Oh, is not is Robin already has Robin finished her stream already? Or did she cancel? Sorry, but I have to delay the stream to 6 instead of the usual 4. Throat hurt. Okay, so she's delaying the stream. Shame, I was going to raid her. That kind of sucks. And but we might have. In that case, we'll raid Porcelain Doll, who is playing God of War Ragnarok. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you missed most of the stream, you can check out the VOD, because I can do VODs now. Oh no. Hannah plays if you don't got one. I got one. And anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This is Metis Balaska signing out.